Alright guys, welcome to Guild Survivor. This is episode 5, where we have 2 tribes, 2 teams, 2 guilds competing against one another in PvE, PvP challenges, pet battles, using toys, using mounts, things that you may not have seen in Warcraft in really clever ways. This week, or last week rather, we had Firemancer voted out from the DJ tribe. DJs were in a commanding lead until a Family Feud episode. They were up 3 games to none. But Zeroes to Heroes did squeak out one awesome win. So, we have an awesome show planned for you guys tonight. We have a couple new plot twists, a couple awesome games. You guys will love it, I guarantee. This will be some brand new stuff you haven't seen from Survivor. It'll be awesome. You guys excited? I'm excited. This will be really cool, and I know these guys will have a lot of fun playing for the title of Sole Survivor and the 1 million gold prize. Alright guys, so we had a really awesome, really close game of Family Feud with Guild Survivor last week. Zeroes to Heroes did squeak out a win, and Firemancer was voted off. A really close vote as well. A number of people were on the chopping block, including Ganor, Braindead, Jungle as well. Could have been anybody being voted off last week. But Firemancer is back this week, thanks to, he's subbing for Lurch, who's having internet issues, subs are totally fine, so maybe he'll have his revenge on the DJ tribe that did vote him out. So, to start off, we're going to do something really fun, really special. What you guys are going to do is drop your buffs. We are doing a team switch. What you guys are going to do is come trade me for a present. These presents have been randomized. You will either have a hyena or a jackalope. Do not open the presents until asked, but you guys can start trading me. I don't know which order they're in. Just keep trading me until you get one. And we have a weak aura that is honking from Family Feud. Lots of honks. So we are going to do a tribe switch. We'll see what happens. It'll be completely random. We're going to go through all these presents here. Honka honka. That's what I tell my wife. Honka honka. And then she slaps me. I've got 7 left. Alright. So this will likely put a wrench in people's plans. There's Miranda. Ganor. Oh my god, that honking. Honka honka. So there'll be a team swap now. 3 people left. Panzer. Bren. And 1 more. And Firemancer. Perfect. So again, Firemancer, you're playing for Lurchy. Whichever team you end up with, that is a tribe that Lurchy will then play. So I understand this will put a wrench in your plans for the next events, but too bad, we're doing a tribe swap. Go ahead and open your gifts here. You'll either have a hyena or a jackalope present there. So let's see what they get here. Alright, so they're opening their presents. Okay, so the Wholpen Tiger is the Jackalope. It is a Jackalope. And somebody link the other one. You guys can totally learn it. It is now your pet. And the Warg Pup is the Hyena. So if you're a Jackalope or the Wholpen Tiger, you guys are on red, and the Hyenas are on blue. So we're getting a bit of a tribe swap here. So red jackalopes, blue hyenas. Let's see how the tribes have been mixed up.
Wait, which one's what again?
So red will be the Wholpen Tigers, or the Jackalopes. That'll now be Team Jackalope. And the blue will be the Warg Pups, or the Hyenas. So let's see how this ended up. So then, on the Hyena tribe, we will have Panzer, Psycho, Thalstadan, Hitrako, Relo, Ashtanga, Orgathor, Branhista, and Yendar. And then we have on the Jackalope tribe, husband and wife against each other, Miranda, Jungle, Ganor, Dino, Firemancer, who's playing for Lurchy, Hunter Druid, Braindead, Towley, and Primetime. Okay, so the tribes have been mixed up here, and we're going to go through our first clue and our first event. So these will now be your permanent brand new tribes. It does put a bit of a wrench here. For those of you in chat here, subs, you guys have the Jackalope and Hyena emotes ready to go for you. So it is pretty mixed up here, but we'll see who has the majority. All right, I'll read the first clue for the first event for you guys. Sometimes one finds off the beaten road things that enable entertainment forbode. Take, for instance, this particular one, found in a naval tower of an army undone. By yourself it is useless, that is no doubt, but with others around, prepare for a chaotic bout. Take your sides to prepare for the sparkling display, but who knows for whom you might play. So that clue was a bit of a clue there that we would be doing a tribe swap, that very last line. So to start off, make sure you guys have your Dazzling Rods. Everybody better have their Dazzling Rods. We'll be playing with our rods and our balls today. What we need to do, though, one of the mages, Portus the Stormwind. We're going to go ahead over there first for the first event. So all of us will go there. All right. Now the tribes have been shaken up. Which blue is one? So blue was the Hyenas, red was Jackalopes. Thanks for not putting down an old Dalaran portal.
Got it for a second.
All right. So you guys can head to the north area of a Stormwind, and I'll show you exactly what we're going to do. All right, so we're now heading over. It'll be 8 versus 8. All right. So can my Jackalopes say who they are again? I'm just going to set you guys into groups. If you're on the red team or the Jackalope tribe, and everybody can head over to the farm.
Miranda's a Jackalope.
Jackalope. Braindead's a Jackalope. Perfect. All right, we're gonna head over to the farm here. This is the farm. All right, let's put down a blue marker and a red marker. Okay. So Ganor, Primetime are Jackalopes. Towley is not. Firemancer is not. Primetime is there. Branhista is a Hyena. And who else is a Jackalope from team groups 1 or 3? Or sorry, who's on the wrong team there? Groups 1 and 3 should be Jackalopes.
Tally.
Isn't Firemancer?
Yeah, me and Tally.
Yeah.
You guys are on. So go to your sides, guys. Go red and blue again. So Jackalopes go red and Hyenas go blue. All right, where is Tally on? Tally is a Jackalope. All right, of course, Tally's a Jackalope. Orlo's a Hyena. Okay, that explains it. And who else is on the wrong sides here?
I'm in group 3, but I'm a Hyena.
Perfect, thanks, Spencer. So is that right? We have our 9 versus 9. Groups 1 and 3 should be Jackalopes. Groups 2 and 4 should be Hyena.
Yeah, Psycho, I thought you were Hyena.
All right.
I'm over here with Panzer and Bran.
Yeah, so Hyena should be on the blue side. Okay, so how this event will work. You guys all have your Dazzling Rods. This farm here is the arena. If you go outside the arena, your points will be forfeit. You'll be disqualified. How it's going to work is you all have your Dazzling Rods, and you will shoot your balls across, hit everybody else in the face. It'll be the highest combined score of each team will win immunity. However, whoever has the hottest streak will also win individual immunity for this particular event. Took the wrong portal. Are we missing somebody?
Go get Ganner.
Oh, Ganner's almost here. We'll give him a sec. So for now, I mean, you guys can put on your rods and balls, but it'll be a 5-minute timer. That's how long the event will go. I have a scoring system in place already, a Weekora that will calculate it. So things that are not allowed: flight form, flying around, not allowed. You can blink. You can use your personal abilities. You can use whatever you have to obviously not get hit by the balls. So lots of endurance here, lots of dodging balls. No wrenches this time. All right. Does anybody have any questions? Typical Friday night. I can get by the balls. All right, so we'll do a ready check once everybody's here. I'll have you guys equip your rods after I say go, because that'll give you the most amount of time from your rods. But once my rod comes out and when it goes away, that'll be the duration of this game. All right, let's do a ready check. Does anybody have any questions? So again, it is Jackalope versus Hyena. You're going to have to get to know your teams here, you know, who's on your team as well. If you want, I can put markers over people's heads. Would that make it easier? Maybe not. We won't have enough
There's too
markers.
many markers.
That'd make them targets too.
It would make them targets, this is true.
Can't we?
So how it works, I'll show you guys an example. I'll put on my rod. So for those of you wondering, this is a Dazzling Rod. It is a really easy treasure to get. So I'm going over here, I'm going to hit there. So there. So then I hit Bran with my ball. She gets stunned. She cannot cast through that stun duration, and I get a point. And so it'll be the team with the most points after 5 minutes. That team will win immunity for this round. And when I remove the buff, we have a Weekora that shows the score, how many points each person received, as well as the hot streak. Sounds good? Everyone good with that?
Can we not drop group to tell who people are, or is that just going to cause problems?
We'll go with this, which is everybody in the same group. It's really, you're going to have to see who's who based off their transmogs, based off how well you know them. You can do any kind of strategizing you want. Do you guys need a minute to strategize, or are you guys good to go?
Let's strategize.
We want to strategize.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you guys a minute here to strategize. You can join a different Mumble channel, and we'll get going. All right. So,
Yeah, hyenas get out.
So hyenas can then go to group 3 to strategize. And we'll listen to these guys strategize as well, how they want to do it.
Alright, all of us are here.
Can I share the Weekora? Absolutely, guys. I'll share the Weekora with you guys. So for those of you that want to do this with your own guilds, again, it's a great Weekora. It's really cool. It keeps the buff up for the duration. And here's what it looks like.
Our own
Makes
teammate,
the
right? I
huge
don't
streak.
think so. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right?
There isn't.
So-
We just stay way off in the corner, block people, and we just
There.
like
So this is how
huge
this is how the
The
Weekora
consequence
works.
is that only one person gets the biggest streak. So if you're hitting each other, then one of them might get
Oh, yeah.
immunity.
So we'll listen to these guys
if one
discuss
of us
strategy.
keeps getting it's the team tally, and the team tallies up the hits, and then whoever has the highest streak gets individual immunity. But if we have Brain has 100.
So what we're
and they
talking
only
about
have
here-
99, even if Brain has all the 100, he's immunity and
So there's lots of different strategies for this kind of game. Could they protect somebody in a corner here, right? They could protect somebody in a corner like Ganor and keep blowing him up. Potentially. However, there is a bit of an immunity from these balls. So your best course of action is actually to slow down your opposition and blow your balls all over their faces.
We can pay it off of each other.
He's in the channel.
Can you guys can do absolutely whatever you'd like. That is a very viable strategy. That is something that we could discuss.
What we could do is we could pair up. One person can block theirs if they try to attack us, and that's the person that's going to be taking the hits or something from our team.
Okay, let's listen to these other guys.
Will be goalie.
All right, listen to these guys. Did you guys have any other questions? Team Hyena?
Are we good, guys?
We're ready.
Okay, sounds good. All right, let's see how these guys are ready.
Face towards the center.
All right,
Yeah.
so it sounds like Jungle's doing most of the strategizing. Brain did as
Spam
well.
our rods at each other, and we'll all get hit by each other. And if you're
But
not
we won't
eligible to
have
get
any
hit,
tallies. we won't have any marks because as soon
Any
as you get
streaks
hit,
that way.
it,
But we don't. But we
You
don't
guys
care
about ready?
winning if we care about winning.
Let's see who
Smarty,
news this.
for the overall for the team, is it however many hits you got, or is it however many hits you have, like when the timer ends?
You get a point every time you hit somebody else, anybody else, and it is the highest combined point total for your team will win.
And you don't lose points for getting hit, right?
You do not lose any points for getting hit correct.
Yeah.
You just lose your
So-
streak.
So in theory, we could just farm off of each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that is what
If
I'm
that's
saying.
what you think is the most efficient way to get points, then you do whatever you'd like.
So
No.
as long as go ahead.
No, I think like if you guys have anything else, like in terms of like rule clarification, yeah, you deal with your own strategy. I can clarify rules for you guys.
Yeah, so we could just stand in line and everyone face towards the center, and just shoot at each other. And
They know that's not going to work because there is a bit of a 2-second delay, so you can't chain stun people. I'm not going to tell them that.
Meanwhile, we're getting all of our points off each other, and they can't hit us. They're probably going to do the same thing, but as long as we start doing it first, we should win.
Like
Okay.
if we have like a line in front of us,
Are you ready to check
and
here?
we're shooting at them, but somebody behind us is shooting, or
Just a
No,
straight line.
so-
and then we shoot the person
so-
in front of us and the last person was
All right.
So you see where star is? The
oh,
star marker?
yeah,
I'll
I
stand
see.
on this green line right here. and we
They're
all
trying to
face towards
strategize
the
and try to
center.
cheese this event. We'll see what
Oh,
happens with them
center
trying to
star.
cheese it.
So how many people do we have? We have
They're,
1, 2, 3,
they're
4.
grouping up. They're grouping up right now. So
We have 9 people.
All right, we'll see how this challenge works out with a proper
So
team.
they're going to group up. We need one person who's gonna shoot at them and try to fuck with them.
Oh, dude, I got
All
that.
right.
Douglas
Okay.
got it. Or
No,
Fire
actually,
got
So-
it.
I want to shoot.
So we have 4. So we have 4 and 4. So myself and then to the right is all are gonna face Diamond.
Let's see. They might protect
And then
somebody. They might shoot each other. I'm really
Square
curious
is
as
Diamond,
how they're going to
and
do
to
this.
Face me.
I'll shoot
There's a
it.
crowd behind us. Yeah, if you guys want to watch,
I can-
totally. If you guys are on Storm Rage, you guys want to watch this firsthand, by all means, please.
But this won't
Go
this won't
for it,
work
guys.
unless everybody's shooting it at the line though.
Okay, so we're going to get started here. Jungle, Miranda, ready?
Yeah.
So Fire, get in line.
All right.
Tell me what to do.
I'll do a countdown as well.
Shoot towards
Face star.
Face star in the line. Stand
Fire.
on this line. Face star.
No fire. We have 9 people. So
Well, yeah, but I'm out. I'm fucking with them, so it's 8.
We pull
Oh,
out our
okay, okay.
rods on 0.
Yeah, put your rods on
Zero
zero.
on 0, Paul.
Fire, stand behind.
I'm
Oh.
gonna fuck with us.
Miranda.
3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go. The game has started. There's balls flying everywhere. Just massive, massive chaos. And so you see when the rods come out, so it looks like Team Jackalope has opted for a strategy of standing in line and hitting each other with their own rod and balls. But Team Hyenas are all over the place. They are just trying to massacre these guys. And so you can see these right here. So right now, Psycho, Ganor, and Firemancer have a streak of 2. I'm just going to fly up here so I don't get hit by their balls. There we go. So it looks like Team Jackalope are being a bunch of jackalopes and just standing there. They are
Might wanna
pure
wipe this
targets for these guys. Firemancer has a streak of 2. Ganor has a streak of 3. His streak is now gone. Once you get hit by one of the balls, your streak is gone. So there they go, non-stop. They're just trying to hit each other. But remember, there is a cooldown. You can't just keep chain stunning somebody over and over and over and over. Because after you get hit, you are immune from a ball for the next 2 seconds. So Team Jackalope, very interesting strategy. Let's see if it pays off for them. Whereas Team Hyena is all over the place right now. And you can see who has the other rods by seeing a crystal over their heads right now. So you see a crystal over these guys' heads right now. See Reload jumping around. They're using their blinks. They gotta fight for this.
Are we abandoning our strategy?
It seems like they're abandoning their strategy right now. Rolo is at 5 stacks right now. He might have the hottest streak. Remember, whoever has the hottest streak is immune. They are a single person immune. So far, he may have the hottest streak of 5, and they're going all over the place. Let's listen to how Team Hyena is faring right now. All right, we're listening to Team Hyena. Everybody's really quiet. Nobody's really talking. You know, nobody's really focusing anybody down. Very interesting strategies. Let's see, Yendar's on a hotter streak. Let's see who's here. The Primetime Hunter Druid's on a streak of 4. Rouleau's on a streak of 7. That is absolutely incredible. He's staying on the edges right now, as you guys can see. Staying on the edges as far as he can. Maybe that German latency is actually really, really helping him. Oh, he finally lost his hot streak there of 8. So they're going to have to beat him by 8. We have 3 minutes left.
I've got 13 right now.
13 by Yendar. Oh, I totally missed that one. Yendar has a streak of 13. So he may have individual immunity for this game. Let's see who wins. They're all over the place. Towley trying to dodge here, trying to use his tank dodging skills all over the place. They're just trying to dodge. Remember, there's a bit of latency involved. The RNG factor, the saltiness will be real with this challenge. Just everybody's getting stunned all over the place. I don't want to get in their way here.
I'm not good with my rod anymore. I gotta get some more practice.
Lots and lots of balls. So those of you watching this, you can do this with your guilds. This is something to do to keep, to keep your friends having lots of fun. Go Yendar with that huge streak, exactly. Braindead with 2 again. Let's see if anybody can beat Yendar's massive streak. Hunter just had a streak of 5. Again, lots of balls to the face. This is like prom night all over again. Everybody's handing their rods very deftly. Good job, good job. It seems like some of these guys have a lot of practice. Some more than others. Clearly, Yendar had a streak of 13. Braindead's now at 4. They're getting closer. You guys have 2 minutes remaining. Keep going. You got to fight for it. Let's see how the other guys are doing here. You guys have about 2 minutes remaining for the rest of the challenge. You guys really got to fight for it. Get your rod and balls going.
What's the score?
Oh, I don't know the score. You guys got to keep going for it. Get your high streaks going. Remember, whoever has the highest streak at the end of this in 2 minutes will have individual immunity. This is not a fair fight, they say. DJ has a lot of practice soaking balls. Oh, there's been lots of ball soaking here on Lei Shen. Every single tier has some kind of ball soaking going on. And lots of balls. Not a lot of cheering on, not a lot of commentating. But cheer on your favorite tribes, guys. Team Hyena, which is the blue team, or Team Jackalope, which is the red team.
Don't aim for your teammates that are on a hot streak, fire.
Don't aim for your teammates. And it's really tough with a group this size. It's really tough to know who's on your team and who's not. Some of these guys have been marked. But remember, there's just balls flying around everywhere. You guys have 30 seconds remaining. Hit him with your balls hard. Hit him deep. Let's tell the other guys. All right, guys have 20 seconds remaining. Let's see who gets the hot streak here.
Go tell them to go back in a line. We like that.
That was an interesting strategy choice. But let's see how it pays off. Oh, man. All right. 3, 2, 1. And it's over. All right. Wow. Those points here. Holy crap. Orgathor with 41 points. Ganor 39. Jungle 33. Absolutely incredible. How did he get 41 points? That is absolutely amazing. Who else do we have here? We have Yendar with the hottest streak of 13 points. That was absolutely incredible. Hopefully you guys had a lot of fun with that little event. So Yendar, you will have individual immunity with your streak of 13. So you cannot be voted out regardless of your team winning or losing. Alright. So now we have to total up the points here. Okay, we'll have to get out our trusted calculator. Let's see, I didn't think scores would get this high. So let's go, alright, Orgathor is 41, plus, who else? Thalstaden, plus 21, plus Yendar's 27, plus Hitrako's 24, plus Ashtanga. How much did Ashtanga get here? 8. A low 8 points from Ashtanga. Who else they had? They had Rouleau. Rouleau had quite a few. Plus 25. We had, who else? Panzer. Panzer had 31. A very respectable 31 points. Psycho had 20 points. And who else we're missing there? And Branhista had 21 points as well. So looks like team... Which team was it? Groups 2 and 4 Your point total is 218. And somebody can double check that one. But between Thalstedan, Yendar, Hitraka, Orgathor, Ashtanga, Rolo, Panzer, and Psycho, and Bran, it should be 218 points. Alright, so we have 218, and you guys are Team Hyena, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, 218 for Hyena. Let's see what Team Jackalope got, which is Prime Time. Let's see, Prime Time was 25 points. 25 plus Towley. How much? Towley with 19 points. Respectable 19. Alright, respectable 19. Towley. Ganor. Ganor had 39 points. Very awesome. Ganor. He was a sole survivor last season. Jungle, again, awesome at 33. We had Firemancer with 16. No wonder he got voted off last week. And then who else are we missing? We're missing Hunter Druid. Hunter Druid had 28. Dino Egg had 32. Miranda had 18. Let's be very close. And who are we missing? Brain Dead. Brain Dead had 28. So Team Hyena had 218 points. That's what I said, right?
Yep.
And Team Jackalope, you guys had 238 points. So Team Jackalope, you guys are the winners for this challenge by 20 points. That was pretty awesome. You guys are pretty adept at handling rods and balls. Some of you more than others. Some of you are single, which shows. So Team Hyena, which is groups 2 and 4, Thalstedan, Yendar, Hitraka, Orgathor, Ashtanga, Rolo, Panzer, Psycho, and Bran. You will then have to vote somebody off. We're going to do the the Trouble Council right here. You guys quickly strategize who you would like to vote out, but it is between the 9 of you. You'll have to vote somebody off. Let's go over here to blue side with Team Hyena. So Team Hyena losing the first challenge. Let's see who gets voted off. So, based off these guys, who do you guys think will get voted off? Thalstedan, Yendar, Hitraka, Orgathor, Rolo, Panzer, Psycho, or Bran? Yeah, I'll link you guys the Weekora. I will totally link you guys the Weekora. Give me one sec here. While these guys strategize. So maybe they'll go guild by guild. We shall see. So again, this Weekora is awesome. Use it with your guilds. It's a lot of fun. The Weekora is now in chat, if I can find it again. Sorry, I'm trying to find it here. Alright, here we go, guys. There's the Paceman Weekora. Alright. So, Orgathor. There's a fairly even split right now of DJs and Zeroes to Heroes. Zeroes to Heroes do have the advantage right now with a 5-4 number. Do you think the tribes are still sort of sticking strong to their initial guild tribes, or do you think there'll be some more strategizing going on right now and people may be breaking their old alliances?
I think we have to take a serious look at, who the new members of our team are. It's possible that some of the DJs were stronger than some of the people in Zeroes to Heroes, and vice versa.
Oh, I mean,
So,
absolutely.
It's probably not wise to just go strictly with what our old teams were.
No, yeah, fair enough. And so, Ashtanga, you had 8 points that match, whereas someone, near the top there had something like 41. Orgathor had 41, you had 8. Do you think your head's on the chopping block today to be voted off?
Yeah, I'm not that experienced with using my rod and balls as much as others, so I'm a little nervous.
Fair enough, fair enough. And Bran, what about you? So there's only 4 original DJs on this tribe. What is the vote going? What is the thought process with your vote? Are you sticking with a composition for future challenges? Are you voting for the weakest person or somebody? Are you guys thinking now down the line, who's going to be really, really strong? Who's going to be hard to beat? I should vote them out now.
I think, the teams are out the window now, and now we're just Team Morgan or Team Hyena. I think we just have to look and see, you know, who kind of let us down tonight.
All right, fair enough. So with that, it is time to vote. I will take everybody's votes now. You guys can start whispering them to me now. I'll write them down. If you guys have a hidden immunity idol, you may want to play that. You cannot vote for Yendar, who had the highest streak with this match. So you guys can start whispering once you're ready with who you would like to vote out for this match. And what about you guys, viewers? Who do you think will be voted off? Let's see here. Let me put my things together here. So remember, I mean, in terms of points, we had Orgathor with 41, we had Hitrako with 24, we had Branhista with 21, we had Ashtanga with 8. Rollo had a high number as well. He was mid there at 25. Panzer was pretty good at dodging. All right. Let me get these votes tallied up. All right. And that last one. All right. So I have everybody's votes now. Once the votes have been made, the decision will be final, and you'll be asked to leave the Tribal Council area immediately, which is our little farm today. 5, 6. And we should have got that vote there. Oh, never mind, I got 2. All right, and if you have a hidden immunity idol, if you have a hidden immunity idol, now would be the time to play it. Does anybody have a hidden immunity idol? Do you think there is one in play right now? All right. First vote, Ashtanga. Second vote, Branhista. Third vote, Psychomantis. Fourth vote, Panzer. So it's 1 vote for Ash, Bran, Psycho, and Panzer so far. 5 votes left. The 5th vote, Ashtanga. 2 votes for Ash, 1 vote for Bran, Psycho, and Panzer. 6th vote, Panzer. Panzer and Ash are now tied with 2 votes each. 7th vote, Ashtanga. 8th vote, and next person to be voted off of Guild Survivor, Ashtanga. Ash, you've been voted off of your tribe here, Tribe Hyena. Thank you for playing. Hope you had a lot of fun, but your time is out. Goodbye, Ash. All right, rip Ash. They've lost the Zeroes to Heroes healer.
There, I killed myself.
All right. So we're going to do our next little event here. For you guys, we're going to go right into our second one. We will be doing the same tribes. Ash is gone. Sorry, Ash. Goodbye. Rest in peace, Ash. We loved him. Ash is a great healer. We like him a lot. All right. All right. So the next event here, since Team Jackalope has 1 extra person, you guys need to sit somebody out for this next event. So let me know who you would like to sit out. For this next event, I will read out the clue for you guys. All right, here comes the next clue. So So the clue for this event. It's been quite some time since this was the hub before another came along to become its sub. Timeless to our experience, this town was memorable, although knowing your way around would not be terrible. In order to participate, one of each must stay seated, the rest of their team pulling them along in a race most heated. Other than that, there's only one thing to know. The only logical thing missing here would be some snow. Viewers, what do you guys think here for this next challenge? This next one really quick here. Alright, so Team Jackalope, who's sitting out for your tribe?
Miranda.
Miranda, okay. So you guys will have these players. What we're going to be doing is a sled race. The starting point right here will be right here where I have the line of George Takei. So for those of you that don't have sleds, you guys are going to have to be pullers. I know a bunch of you guys don't have sleds like Firemancer, Towley, whoever, then you will not be seated. You'll be pulling other people around.
Brenda, excuse me, you're on the wrong side.
No, we're all going to start here. No, we're all going to start here at the line. So this will be the starting line, and the finish line will actually be the gates of Stormwind. I'll put down a new finish line there for you guys. So, with this challenge, you guys can, again, use whatever abilities you'd like. Obviously, take the fastest route. It will be a race. Now, with this race, you only need to get one sled to the finish line. No, I'm changing that up. You have to get all of your sleds to the finish line. So, all of your 4 sleds. So you'll have one person pulling, one person sitting on that sled. And I'll give you guys an example of that. Remember, the sleds are on a 5-minute cooldown. You don't want to screw this up. Well, no, we'll have one sled. I think that's the best way. We'll have one sled has to make it to the end of your tribe. So you guys will have 4 sleds going each team. All right. Change the rules quickly here on them. Sled. There we go. Let's get a toy box here. All right, as you guys can see here, I'm on the sled. Somebody want to grab it? If you right-click the sled, so Falston in, and then you can drag me around to wherever you'd like me to go. And so you have to get your partner, any one sled, to the finish line. Does that make sense for everybody? It will be a sled race to the final finish line there. Any questions? All right, so decide amongst your team who will be on the sled and who will actually be pulling them around. So obviously people that don't have sleds, like Towley, Firemancer, whoever, they need to be pullers, and the rest of you need to be on the sleds themselves, for those of you with sleds. All right, let's get off ours.
Back up to group 1.
And so why don't we do 2 markers here. Let's do a marker of blue here and a marker
so I gave everyone
of...
on our team water walking, so that shouldn't be an issue. We have all the shamans.
Ooh, interesting.
So they have a death knight.
They don't.
Starting points. Now, with this sled, guys,
sled,
think of the town, it was Stormwind. With the sleds, for those of you that don't know, anytime you use any ability, it breaks the sled.
Try. Who's on the
Now,
sled?
hopefully people have been playing around the
This person's
slides.
right here. Who has him right now?
I don't have a sled.
I don't have a sled either.
Okay, so wait, let's see who has.
All right, let's
So
see who has
let's go over
sleds.
here. Do you guys see me, like over here, so we can see our
Yeah.
team? Let's see who
All
has
right.
sleds. So if you have sleds, stand on me. If you don't, go stand on.
Let's see who has sleds right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So they have enough sleds here on this team. So Team Hyena here with Brandhista, who's really apparently leading this team
Who's got
of
that
8.
person?
And who's over here? Naked gnomes on a sled. If you guys want to come race against these guys, you're more than welcome on Storm Rage.
Form 3.
Storm Rage US.
Okay.
Alright, let's see if these guys have any questions.
So four pullers, four people on sleds. First one there gets the win.
Sparta, you
Yeah,
said
exactly.
the finish line is the entrance of Stormwind?
It'll be the gates of Stormwind, yes. I will put down a finishing line marker by the time you guys get down there.
Okay.
Do you guys have any questions otherwise? Do you guys have your sleds and your pullers?
And the
Not
only
yet.
rules are
I threw my
we start
pulling.
from here, and then we.
So,
we
yeah,
can
the
go
rules will be
whichever
blue
way.
and red markers. Blue for Team Hyena and red for Team Jackalope. But beyond that, you can do whatever you want. If your sled goes away or is disabled, you're screwed, right? Like you lose that player.
Yeah, 5-minute cooldown.
Yeah, it's a 5-minute cooldown. That'll cost you the race.
All right, so who wants to be in my sled? Because I'll do one.
All right.
So won't we have one person not doing anything?
No. So Miranda's sitting out for your team. So it'll still be 4 versus 4.
4 and 4. Yeah.
Yo, I got dibs on
There's a 15-yard like area where if you go past that, it'll break. We were testing it earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they've been testing sleds. Very good.
Just to
So
make
they
sure.
get these clues ahead of time, so they can sort of guess what the events are going to be.
I guess
Any kind of
I'll be,
abilities. So if I'm a puller,
Dino
I cannot
and
use
fire
my speed of
could be
light like
like
this.
to
If I use the
pull.
speed of light, the
guess.
rope breaks. If I go too far away from my sled, my rope breaks.
Nope.
However, you have a 10-second window of
Yeah,
grabbing
but-
onto your sled again and saving it and keep pulling it.
Can
Otherwise, your
I
sled
block
despawns
the
and it
other
goes away for
team's
5 minutes.
sleds? What?
Well,
Sparty?
What was the
Okay.
question? Sorry, I missed it.
Can I bop their riders?
You can do whatever you'd like. This is a
Oh.
highly competitive game. If you want to
I
use
can-
abilities, then yes.
Can I just like? Well,
I'll let the other team know that as well. That you can use abilities against the other players.
Okay, so Dino, take Tiger's Lust.
Raylo, do you guys feel confident to win this for us?
Okay, so question was asked, can you interfere with other sleds? Yes, you can. You can use whatever abilities you'd like to interfere with other sleds. Yeah, the other, what we were going to do here initially was we were going to do the Dazzling Rods as attackers and defenders, but because we have a time constraint because of the sail run, that's not going to happen. It'll take too long. So initially it was going to be 2 sleds, 2 pullers with everybody else, balls attacking each other, slowing each other down. But again, it'll just be sled race. You can use whatever ability to screw with your other team. And if no team gets to the end, then it'll be the furthest person. Anyone else have any questions? Alright, let's switch teams here.
He doesn't have comments
All
right
right.
now.
So, yeah, so basically we were going to do this race a little bit differently, but because of time constraints and how much we have until the sail run, we're going to get going with this one. Does anybody else have any more questions?
Who's riding with Brandon?
I'll ride with you, Brandon.
You guys can decide whoever's
Okay.
riding with who. So you
Then
can
who am
use
I
abilities
pulling?
against other players.
Okay, so Dino's pulling Brain, Tally's pulling Prime.
Yeah.
Who
Wait,
is
no,
Fire?
Let's see how these guys do. So they don't know yet that
then-
these
so then I
abilities,
have-
them trying to be mean players against the other team, will screw them potentially up.
Like it.
Do you want to pull or be pulled?
All right, 1 more minute.
Because
Then ready check. All right, we're doing a minute here, then ready check.
Pull, and I can just roar. I can call out for a roar, and then we all stop moving, and then they run and break their sleds.
Do you get a buff visible in Voodoo, or if you have a sled on?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Gano, do you want me to pull then? And then as soon as the race starts, I'll just roar, and hopefully they break their sleds.
So I have a sled on me right now. There is no buff on
I mean, they
Voodoo.
might do the same thing.
There's no buff itself.
Does aspect of the pack break it?
No.
All right. Okay, we'll give you another minute to strategize here.
Okay,
What's the Survivor thing? Celeston, you missed the first episode. You got to scroll back for half an hour. It is 2 tribes, 2 teams, 2 guilds competing in PvE, PvP challenges, pet battles. We use different toys. It's really, really exciting. It's like it's modeled after the real-life Survivor on an island. Right now, we had Team Death Jesters versus Team Team Zeroes to Heroes. I'll show you guys right here. We had Fireman voted off last week. Team Zeroes to Heroes on the right side lost 3 players, but as for this episode, we had a tribe switch. So we now have Team Jackalope and Team Hyena. The teams are all mixed up. The first challenge we just did, we were using the Dazzling Rods. So the fun little event, fun little rods right here, where it was the winner. It was 2 teams against each other, hitting each other with their rods and their balls for the highest point total. Team Hyena lost by 20 points. So it was 238 to 218, and so they lost
I don't know the route.
Ashtanga. So now we're going to be doing another game here really quickly. This will be a sled race from here, which was the arena for the ball game, to the Gates of Stormwind.
This way through ult, and then just go to the...
All right. We'll do a ready check here for the poll. Let's get this going.
Then go through Cathedral Square. Because there's that
No,
undercut
because
through trade.
you have to go around the
Okay, let's see how these guys are going here.
That's the case.
We still have to go. Well, no, because you don't have to go around. There's a cut.
Let's see. So we tested this event. It takes about 5 minutes to actually get from here to the Stormwind gates. Let's see how they do.
Your access point into the center of trade district is right there.
All right.
You go in around and then.
Listen to these guys as well.
Myself, we'll go together.
Okay.
So you guys can spread out a little bit. You guys can spread out a little bit for your sleds to make it a little bit easier to grab onto, but generally use these 2 blue and red start points. That's probably the most fairest starting point for you guys. Any other questions?
Just watch your auras, you guys. Does anyone have a neuralizing for me?
I do. I've got.
Oh, they're getting the what's it called? They're getting these the neural silencers, right? So they're not getting life gripped around. Very clever on the part of Team Hyena, because Team Jackalope has Prime Time, who has life grip.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Okay.
You guys about ready?
Yep.
And this tribe, Team Jackalope, are you guys about ready as well?
Yeah, I can't grip.
All right, just make sure you guys grab the right sleds. That's all I'm saying. Grab the right sleds. All right, here we go. Jackalopes are going to win. Let's see who wins here. We will do one last ready check. Final ready check.
Don't have a neural.
Who's that?
Dino.
I don't have
can't
one
grip
either.
or anything.
Oh, there's okay.
All right, we're going to get this started here in a
Does anybody
second.
not have one?
100 trade.
Like in their group. In their group. In their group.
Lots of strategizing from these Mythic Raiders.
I have an extra.
I got one. I'm getting one.
I don't even know what
All right.
What is it?
Thank you.
We're going to go DBM pull 15. All right, starting about 15 seconds, guys. Be ready.
Alright, Prime, get ready.
All right, let's see how they do here. So we have Team Jackalope and Team Hyena. They're going to get on their sleds and start pulling.
4, 3,
How do you know who's going to be on the sled?
I don't.
All right, pull now, pull now. So they're actually going to start pulling each other. Oh, Firemancer blinked. He might have already lost his sled there. And now they're going. All right, who is this? This is Dino Egg pulling Brain Dead right now. Looks like they're in the lead. And a giant Orgathor right here as well. So it looks like Towley. No, Thalstedan. Thalstedan is in the lead right now. In the lead right now, trying to pull these guys across. And these sleds are off. Hitrako trying to go as well. And we've got a couple little volunteers, some viewers going with us too. All right, Panzer here is pulling Branhista. And these sleds are going. They're off. So they're going to see if they can cut their corners. But so far, Thalstedan in a fairly commanding lead. But Dino right on his tails. They're in opposite tribes. Thalstedan is Team Hyena. And Dino is Team Jackalope right now. So going up the stairs right now. Trying to make it to these sleds. Let's see if they try to screw with each other's teams. So Blessed Protection might break these chains. Let's see how fast they go. They can use Stampeding Roars as well, aspect of the pack. But remember, they're all in the same raid group right now. So it looks like they're choosing to go right now.
I think it's the heal.
All right, here they go. Looks like Panzer's going left while this team is going right now.
I thought it didn't matter.
No, you just
Alright, here we go. So Panzer and Dino taking the left side here. But Panzer has overtaken Dino. Very, very interesting. So looks like Team Hyena is now in the lead. Let's see where the other team is. Looks like they're going through the Cathedral District.
They're going out through the...
Yeah, so Thalston is going through the Cathedral District right now.
going
Two
through
interesting choices. One through Cathedral, one through Old Town. Let's see how they start ending up.
Panzer and Brand are right in front of me and the Dino.
Yeah,
Here they go. Panzer in the lead right now. Panzer and Brand. Dino right behind him, trying to keep it up, trying to keep going. But remember, any kind of abilities, if they were to use Speed of Light, if they were to use Stampeding Roar, anything, Life Grip, will break your ropes. You cannot use those abilities. You can, but then you have to grab onto your sled really quickly. So far, Panzer's in the lead. I'm going to get a finishing line for these guys in a second. Let's see how they're doing.
So we got
Panzer's still in the lead here. How is Thalstedan? Where is he right now? Let's try to go find him. Yeah, so the ropes keep breaking right now. If they break too many times, then their sled is over. We see Yendar here going right across Cathedral right now, and Thalstedan make it into the Bank District right now, the Trade District. Alright, so it's quite close right now. Everyone's going in really, really close. Let's see. Oh, Panzer might be in the lead. We're going to set up a finishing line for these guys right at the very, very front gates. They got Neural Silencer. So now it's going to go down to the wire. They're going to start using their life grips. They're going to start using whatever they can. Let's see how close they are.
He's like...
I hope we're not lagging up.
Bop, anything.
Alright, they're trying to bop each other. So there's Thalstedan in the lead right now. And we have... Oh, not Thalstedan in the lead. We have these guys in the lead. Looks like Panzer. Panzer's in the lead with Branhista. They're trying to throw arcane explosions, try to screw them up. Let's see. Who's getting there? Right there with the lead.
Go.
They're going to try to bop Brand right now. They're going to break their chains right now. Try to bop Panzer. Let's see what happens. Brand got bopped. Didn't do anything. Keep going. Oh no, it broke right at the end. Panzer has to go back. He has to go. He has to go and break it. Oh, the sled breaks. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, man.
I'm sitting here like a foot from it.
Oh.
What do you mean? Well, you won't.
Alright.
There you go.
Oh, man. Alright, so what happened there? Photo finish for these guys. Absolute photo finish. So that was pretty insane with the ropes breaking at the very end there. So who made it through there at the very end? Was it Towley?
I did. That was me.
Was that Dino at the very end?
That was Dino. That was Dino and Braindead.
Oh, Dino and Braindead. Oh man, that was a close one. Holy crap, that ending. Yes, so I thought Panzer was about to win there, but it looks like the rope broke and then the sled broke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so close.
Line, and then weird shit happened.
Yeah, but did you get your sled all the way across?
Yeah.
We smoked them.
It stopped for a second, and then I crossed it.
Oh man! So at the very end, Panzer's rope broke there. Brain did not cross.
Well, you have to take into account lag between you and their client. So whoever is the third party watching is who would be accurate.
Braindead, did yours not cross?
It broke, and then he came back and picked me up and pulled me
Okay,
across
so it did
later.
cross
I think-
afterwards?
Afterwards, yes. But I don't know if Brand was on hers or not. Past me, I couldn't tell.
Well, I know Bran and Panzer switched afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get these guys a mumble here.
I said mine broke right before it, but then he came back and grabbed
Pull
me.
these guys up into.
I did.
Yeah, like my sled didn't break, but the rope.
All right. So
And I was well
the
within
little
range.
gnome on sled 1, so
So
brain
that was
dead.
kinda
So is
weird.
Dino and brain dead.
I think it might
So-
have been the cross down.
So it looks like it was brain dead and Dino for the finish there because Panzer's and Brand's broke, right?
We switched.
You switched.
Yeah, you didn't say anything about that. We knew that if that happened, we paired together teams that had 2 sleds.
We're gonna go with the original sleds and pullers going across.
But
So rigged, so rigged. Look at the VOD. Well, you might have to go back to the VOD for fairness to see who actually crossed.
Can we get a
Okay,
replay,
we're gonna have to go to the
please?
VOD. Do we have a replay here? Who has the replay of Both sleds
I
broke.
guess we just weren't aware that. I don't know.
Yeah, we thought that if you're, because they're trying to knock you off the sled. If they do, then the puller puts their sled down and you keep going.
Well, that means
Yeah.
what we could have done. Like, I guess it wasn't clear that all of us had to participate. I guess because
Well,
we
if
were
you're
so ahead and they broke, they just mounted up and caught up with us.
Yeah,
right. So one of the strategies was you just have to get one sled across. It was totally viable for you only to use one sled and one puller and try to screw up the other team.
And that's what me and Tally did.
145 for. All right, let's take a look at our VOD here. Okay, we're gonna take a look at the photo finish here. All right, let me pull this up for you guys here on stream.
I want to watch it.
Yeah, totally. One sec. So this should be 148.15. I'll link you the better version. All right, let's see how this goes here. Right now, try to bop Panzer. Let's see what happens. Brand got bopped. Didn't do anything. Keep going. Oh no, it broke right at the end. Panzer has to go back. He has to go. He has to go and break it. Oh, the sled breaks. So Dino broke there. Oh man. Oh man. Brain dead. Oh. Oh.
Oh wait, they got swapped. We crashed.
There you go.
Oh no, it was definitely Dino. Yeah, okay. It was definitely Dino and Brain Dead at the end there. So that was pretty insane. All right.
I was on my original sled when I crossed, so I have no idea.
Yeah, yeah. So that's going to be the way we're going to take it. It'll be Dino and Brain Dead there for the win. So Brain Dead sled did, like the rope did break again, but Dino came back afterwards after crossing it and went to go get it. All right, so looks like Team Jackalope again. Is that right?
Yeah.
So rigged a new sled. All right, then Team Jackalope, you guys will win your second challenge. So Team Hyena, the 8 of you remaining, will have to vote out again. All right. Alright, so we'll give these guys a time to strategize here. Poor Brandon Panzer. They were so close, but they got a little greedy at the end there. So close. Tally's Bob causing all kinds of drama. I don't want to, but not. Alright. Travel the same distance. That was really close. Really, really close. Alright, we'll give these guys a second to decide who's going to get voted off. Let's go. So, we have Thalston, Yendar, Orgathor, Relo, Hitrako, Psycho, Bran, and Panzer. Alright. Alright, so we'll go with this. They should have asked if it was be alright. You know what? There's always going to be a bit of saltiness. There is a 1 million gold prize at the end. You know, this is also a learning experience for us for future ones for rule clarification that they have to use their original sleds. That was the implication, that we wanted them using their original sleds for it. Thanks, crew, for the photo finish there for us. Team Dome are the true winners. Alright. So, Team Hyena, Thalston and Yendar, Orgathor, Relo, Hitrako, Psycho, Bran, and Panzer. Unfortunately, one more time, we are going to Tribal Council. Some of you guys have been going to Tribal Council a little bit more often than others. Thalston, Yendar, Orgathor, Hitrako, you guys have seen Tribal Council almost every single episode. And Thalston, you know, going into this tribe, what do you think are the strengths of your brand new tribe? What do you think it has what your other team lacked?
There's a little bit more of a leadership element, but you know, it's not anything completely different than what we're used to. But I would definitely say it was a pretty good run.
And Yendar, what are your thoughts as to this challenge? You know, who was doing the strategizing? How did you think your game plan ended up with, you know, with the end result?
We had a pretty good idea of what we were planning on doing, like how we were going to, like, annoy them at the start. planning out how we would handle stuff at the end.
And so how did
Using
those...
the swap blasters.
Yeah, so swab blasters, life grips, I know you guys were planning the neural silencers. How did any of those things play into this event? Did any of them find, were any of them useful or not?
Well, the neural silencers were pretty useful.
Did they try to life grip you?
I think they tried one.
They can't vote a Firemancer again. Alright, and Hitrako, what about you? Do you feel a lot more confident in this tribe relative to the old Zeros to Heroes tribe?
Well, it's kind of split, because in the old tribe we all knew each other, so it's just, we got to know the other people much more before any kind of statement on that.
Yeah, fair enough. No, and there'll be a lot of, relearning relationships, getting to know each other, because you have, 6 soon new tribe mates that you'll have to be doing a lot of these challenges with again. And I know it was a bit of a controversial ending there with that final sled, but again, one of the closest matches in Survivor history. So, with that, we are going to go, it is time to vote. You guys can start whispering me your whispers for who you'd like to vote out of your tribe. Yendar is also available to be voted out of this challenge. His immunity does not include him for this challenge. So any one of you 8 are completely viable. So when you guys are ready, you guys can start whispering me for the votes. Who would like to vote out? Who do you guys think will be linked to Survivor Rules? They're all over the place. They're on our forums. All right. So we are going to start... Oh dear. Let's start the votes here. Okay, I'm collecting the votes right now. Who do you guys think will be voted out from this group? Just writing all their names here. I got that one. Four. All right. All right. Let's see who gets voted off of this one here. Let me make sure I have all my votes right. Okay. I have everybody's votes then. Once the votes have been read, decision is final. You'll be asked to leave Survivor. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it now would be the time to do so. All right. First vote. Thalstaden. Poor Thal. A father again, and now got the votes against him. Second vote. Panzer. Third vote. Panzer. Fourth vote. Thalstaden. It's 2 votes Panzer, 2 votes Thalstaden. Fifth vote. Panzer. It's 3 votes Panzer, 2 votes Thalstaden. Sixth vote. Rouleau. Seventh vote. Thalstaden. So we're tied. 3 votes Panzer, 3 votes Thalstaden. 1 vote remaining. Here it comes, guys, down to the wire. The final vote. And 8th vote, the last vote, the next person to be voted out of Guild Survivor, Thalstaden. Sorry, Thalstaden, your time is over here in Guild Survivor. Thank you for playing. We had an awesome time with you. Alright, that was another close vote. Poor Thalstaden. Poor Thalstaden. And he's off. All right, guys. So that concludes it for Guild Survivor. You guys can leave me your feedback on the forums as well. I'm sure there'll be plenty after this challenge. But we can head off to our sail run. Thanks again, guys. Hopefully you guys had a lot of fun with the Dazzling Rods and the balls and this sled race. It was really, really exciting to do.